This American butcher terrified all the residents of the capital. The story of an American butcher who terrorized all the residents of the capital. Gary Ridgway worked as a butcher in the capital for many years. He was known for his impeccable knife skills and the high quality of his meat. But outside of work, he was a completely different person. He had a really creepy demeanor and would often stare at people in a weird way. And to make matters worse, he looked like the killer from the movie Silence of the Lambs. No one knows why, but people were deeply unsettled by him. One day, a young woman named Amanda moved to the capital and started working as a waitress in a diner. She was known for her bubbly personality and was loved by all the customers. But one day, she disappeared without a trace. The police were called and they found out that the last person who had seen her alive was Gary. When they questioned him, he said that he had no idea where she could be. But the police weren't buying it. They searched his house and found some really disturbing things, like pictures of Amanda hanging in his basement. They also found out that he had been following her on social media, and had even been to the diner where she worked several times before she disappeared. Of course, they arrested him, but when they searched his house, they didn't find any evidence that could link him to Amanda's disappearance. So they let him go. But everyone in town knew that he was a creepy guy and they were all pretty scared of him. To make matters worse, he started showing up at all the local bars and restaurants, even though he had no connection to those places. He just sat there staring at everyone, which made them all feel very uncomfortable. One day, the owner of the diner where Amanda worked confronted Gary. He told him that if he didn't leave, he would call the cops. But Gary just smiled and said that he couldn't arrest him for just sitting there. The owner was furious and threw a glass of water in his face. Gary then did something that no one expected. He pulled out a knife and started lunging at the owner. The owner fought back and managed to get away, but not before Gary had stabbed him several times in the chest. The police were called and Gary was arrested. At his trial, it was revealed that he had actually killed several people, and that he had been stalking Amanda for months before her disappearance. He was convicted of all charges and is currently serving a life sentence in prison. To this day, no one knows why he did what he did. All we know is that he was a seemingly normal guy who just snapped one day. If you want to hear more scary stories, stay tuned.